Hello there, everyone. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers and well wishes and praying hands and text messages and all those type of things. I am home, been home. Left this morning for my plastic surgeon's office. Shout out to Dr. Mark Deuber, also known as the Boob Man, because baby, he is the Boob Man. I feel great. Um, so, little recap. Gonna try to do it pretty fast here for those who like have an attention deficit disorder, and you can only get them for about 2 minutes in talking. I wanted to have a breast reduction surgery, and you know, to each their own. I know some folks are like, why? Why you want that? Because I wanted one. Now, there we go. Answered that real quick. My throat is sore. And you're gonna hear me clear my throat. So don't be tripping on that. My throat is sore because of the breathing tube, but I will get to all of that. So got to the his office at about 9:45 for a 10 a.m. check-in. I was number 4 today, and they had 3 before me. And like any surgeon, because he's his own surgeon there, you don't know how long you're going to possibly have to wait because he has other surgeries in front of you. And logically, just like I want him taking his time on me, they want him taking their time on them. So, but I was in my recovery room, which I showed you all the video earlier today. So I was just watching Netflix and chilling. So outside of being slightly hungry, and I think it's really just in my head, because Cedric and I do the intermittent fasting where we only eat for 6 hours and we don't eat for 18 hours. So at 10 a.m. I wouldn't even have been eating anyway. But my stomach was growling. I think it's only because I could see the little snacks they had over there for when you come out if you were staying the night. So I just started watching Netflix, and then, of course, posted on social media, watched me some TikTok videos, found myself dozing off in there, and I had only had 2 Tylenols that they gave me at that point and a Pepcid AC. They do that so that coming out of anesthesia so your stomach doesn't get upset. All right, so fast forward, they physically came in when they meaning the medical team. So anytime I'm saying they, I'm meaning medical team. When his medical team, the anesthesiologist, my personal nurse, when they came in, double check, mark you up. You look like a dry erase board. They doing all this. What we gonna do? This how we gonna do it? So he told me he couldn't lift my TTs up underneath my chin unless I was gonna be an A. Man, that wasn't gonna work. I ain't gonna be no A cup. I'm messing with y'all. I kept saying I want them bad boys under the chin. So, by the way, I do not have on a brassiere. So, I know you can see that right there. So, baby, hey, I'm lifted. So, when they did get started and physically got started, I would say about 1 o'clock. So, but I was good. So, the only one's going like, ooh, 10 o'clock, you didn't get started at 1. When you going under anesthesia, who you rushing? I wasn't rushing nobody. Take your time. Do whatever you need to do. Double check, triple check, bring somebody else in, go over the same thing. I'm good. So they started the IV, which, I just still got the bandage on there. And I was watching Netflix and had dozed off. When I woke up about 12:45 or 1, my anesthesiologist was there. And she was like, okay, you ready for your happy medicine, girl? And I said, yes, ma'am. And we walked right on over to the surgery room because I was in my recovery room. We walked to the surgery room, which was a left and a right. I got on this nice, warm surgery bed. It didn't look nothing. The room was none fearful. It was comforting. That's what I want to say. Very comfortable. Now, when I went to sleep, they might start pulling all kind of stuff out so that I wouldn't be freaking out. But in walking in, it's not like you heard beep, beep, and all the other kind of stuff. No, it was. So it was that I saw when I came in 3 nurses, and I had already saw the doctor earlier. So he was not physically in there at that exact moment. Anesthesiologist laid me on this nice, warm, like a hot water bed surgery table. It was just nice. And they put the little warming leg things on my calves so that my legs would be warm. And whoo, it was nice. And again, A verification status went on. You are who you are, and you're getting what we think you're getting. And anesthesiologist put, she said it was regular oxygen, and it might have been. I don't know. She said it was just pure oxygen on my face. I remember them talking about a Netflix movie, and I woke up and I was in a wheelchair. I don't know. In my mind, that Netflix movie to the wheelchair was 3 seconds. In my mind, it wasn't logical. So I was done. Now my husband, of course, my that's my partner in crime. He was antsy. I ain't gonna say nervous. He was antsy. As anybody, shoot, if he was having a surgery where he was gonna have anesthesia, I would have been nervous and walking around. And so that's why I tried as best as possible to keep him in the loop that I was not in surgery yet, because they had already told him it would be once they started cutting, and then for him to come get me 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Well, if I got there at 10, I already knew in his mind at 12:30, he thinking, I need to go get her. But they were going to call him, but he didn't wait for his phone call. I saw a text message when I had got up. Just so happened I got up, and then I know just so happened, ain't nothing but the grace of God. Now, when I got up at that 12:30, 12:45 time, I saw a text message from him. And he said, I'm on my way. And I'm like, so he actually confused me, because I said I woke up, and I was just like, wait a minute, did I have surgery? Did I already have surgery? I'm like, I ain't had no surgery. But I was able to shoot him a text message really fast as the anesthesiologist was coming in saying, we getting ready to get started. But he doesn't read his text messages while driving, neither do I. But we're about 20 minutes from the doctor's office. I'm assuming he just left and went back home, or he hung around in that area, because we were in University Park, Highland Park area, and the Apple Store and all other kind of stuff. He might have just hung out. I'm not really sure. I haven't asked him what he did with his time, because I didn't care. So I woke up, and I already knew they had told me prior to surgery, the anesthesiologist, I was going to have a breathing tube in my throat for logical reasons. They need for you to be able to breathe, and they want to control your breathing. And in case of an emergency, you're already ready to go if they have to do anything. So I was more concerned about the dang breathing tube than getting cut and stitched on, because it's just like, you always see on ER and Grey's Anatomy, folks come out from their breathing tube, they be, y'all seen the same thing I did, but I don't even remember it. So apparently I didn't do that. I don't know. And the anesthesiologist had told me that my throat would be sore from having a tube down my throat. You've had a foreign object in your throat. So it is sore, but it's not hurting. It's just sore, like you have a sore throat from a cold. That's actually what it feels like. Same thing. So they had me already dressed, and I was ready, and I could hear my honey bunny's voice around the corner, and he had already told me until he can lay his eyes on me, he was not going to rest his head. So I could hear him saying, I'm here for Cassandra Butler. And he came around the corner, and he saw me, and he did exactly what he said. You good? I said, baby, I'm real good. And he said, all right then, because it was going to be World War III around that bad boy if he didn't have a wife to pick up. So that's love. That's all right. I love that. I love that man to death. So I was dressed and with my little bag, and they wheeled me to in the wheelchair, and he set me in the car, and I had already told him what I wanted, which was my fuzzy tacos. I wanted some grilled tacos. I thought I wanted them. They still over there in that box. And came home. We went to Fuzzy's and got my tacos, came home. I did want to put something on my stomach, so I was able to eat one as I was dozing off, and I guess that's when I made my video with you all, and y'all are talking about that girl high as hell. So still got some anesthesia in me, high as hell. I don't know. Woo! The dope man is the anesthesiologist. That's who the dope man is for real. But I have a lot of family that is not here local, and I have some good ass friends, and I love y'all dearly, that they wanted to just make sure I was okay, and I wasn't getting ready to send no text message. Let me just do this video. Y'all, I'm good. I'm high, but I'm good. So I do go back tomorrow morning for the doctor to just look at me and to take my medical dressings off. I have no bags. Some people are used to these things called bags, I guess, that you catch, and they catch all your liquids and inflammation and that type of thing. I've been up. I've been walking around. I don't change clothes because the dressings, you can somewhat leak through them, but it's not blood, but it looks like that it's blood. So some people freak out. It's not blood. You're not sitting there bleeding all over the house. It's just anything that's in your body has the color of the tint of blood, but it's not blood, but it's the liquid. Ask a doctor. Shoot, I'm not a doctor. I don't get paid like them. I don't get paid $5,000 an hour to do this, but it's a liquid that is coming out, and so as it's catching it and it's coming out, all my stitches are internal. I don't have to go back and get stitches removed. They're just going to dissolve. I'm good. I'm not getting up. Now, of course, it's a few hours later, but, I've gotten up, gone to the bathroom, and called myself eating my little tacos. I didn't. I dressed myself when I changed into this, wiped myself down. So, y'all see, just in case people think I'm lying. That's that area I had. I told you. Feel good. I'm mobile. More throat sore than my body sore. Oh, and I think that's really about it. I don't have anything else. I have discussed for the last 2 months that I would keep those who have been contemplating themselves getting plastic surgery. In particular, I've had women that have been discussing getting a breast reduction and lift. To each their own on whether you want to add something to yours. I did not. I was not. You should take any foreign object out of your body that you put in a maximum before 10 years. And so for me, myself, I'm like, I'm blessed and highly favored naturally. I don't need to add anything else in there. But if you do, you do. This your money. This your body. So no, it's all me. They use my own big old bitties to get them looking right. So after being an athlete and cheering and running track and nursing 2 babies, I just wanted them bad boys back to when I was 19. I wanted that look. And I feel great. I can move around. I'm not, Jesus help me. Dr. Mark Deuber and his plastic surgery team, hey, they ain't no joke. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. So, again, I go back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I want to try to get, here we go, Mark Deuber, located at 2801 Lemon Avenue West, suite number 300, phone number 214-220-2712. Or you can also just Google Dr. Mark Deuber. That is spelled Deuber. I do recommend, do not go see a doctor and don't do a consultation. Consult with him, you guys. Don't just be like, well, Cass was fine, I'm going to him. Cass ain't you. I'm not you. I don't know your ailments, and I don't know your pre-existing health conditions. I am in good health. So I do not have any bags. I did not have to stay overnight. Thanks for the recommendation, dear friend. I ain't going to put her out there who she is, because she might not. Everybody don't want people to know that they've had surgery. I don't know what the stigma is against it. Just like I didn't have no stigma against telling folks about COVID, I sure don't have no stigma about saying I done got nipped and tucked and lifted up, because in 6 weeks or so, when everything looking right, y'all gonna get tired of seeing these. I'm telling you, come on, spaghetti strap dresses and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I think that's about it, everybody. Thank y'all again. Don't really have anything else, I guess, to update until I do that after picture, with the stars on the boobs and you can't see nothing. But I'll probably just do mine in a swimsuit top or something, because the stars on the boob don't cover enough of. All right, y'all. Bye.